All right, guys. Head coach Jordan Mincy for Kendall Munson is coming off his first career double-double. Coach, you want to open up the thoughts on the game?
Hard-fought game, obviously, on the losing side again. Thought we did some really good things, but at the same time, didn't play our best ball. Been a long road swing and 4 games in 8 days. But at the same time, got to do a better job showing up, no excuses, and coming out with a win. But again, give North Florida credit. They protected their home court. They did what they were supposed to do. Came out with another win.
Questions, guys?
Could you talk a little bit about you? I mean, obviously UNF, the difference in the game is obviously from the 3-point line. They made 15 out of 34 threes, which is going to get you a win on most nights.
Absolutely.
Could you just talk about it? Did you feel like you didn't do a good enough job defending, or do you just kind of feel like they just made shots?
I think when you watch the last 4 minutes, they ran the same play, which speaks to our coaching, multiple times. And our guys literally were getting lost on the same action. So I don't know if that's them missing shots, but I think that's more so us not following the game plan and worry about other factors that don't matter. And so when you let somebody get 15 threes and that's what they do, majority of the time they're going to beat you. That's what happens.
Could you talk about that stretch where you guys were down, I think, 8 or 9, and then it kind of became raw, do your thing, get to the cup?
Yeah, we got down 8 or 9, and we felt like a lot of that had to do with just reckless plays, doing things that we weren't supposed to do. Obviously, they capitalized. Like, you're getting multiple stops. At one point, we got like 5 or 6 straight stops. And then we're coming down, post-entry pass, we're turning it over. When you look at this box score, you say to yourself, they had 17 points off our turnovers. And when you think about it, we had 12 turnovers, and I would ask you guys, how many of those turnovers were really forced? It wasn't like they were pressures. I mean, post-entry pass, throw it in post. You coming down, you drive in the paint, lob hands it to a guy. They go down, they capitalize, they hit an open tray ball. And so for us, like I said, we just got to get regrounded, understand who we are, and then get back to being confident.
Could you talk? Could you clarify a couple things? Number one, you expect to get Stephon Payne back, certainly by the ASUN tournament?
Yes, we expect to have him back.
Will he possibly play a game next week?
I don't know if that's soon. That's kind of a day-to-day, game-by-game, but we do expect him to be back by the conference tournament.
What is his specific injury issue?
Right now he's getting assessed, but he just basically has like a foot stinger. That's the best way the doctor said to us. A stinger in his foot, like a
in his foot?
In his foot, a bruise.
Kendall, just for you, I mean, 22 points, 11 boards. What were you seeing out there? What was working for you? It looked like you were a little bit more aggressive down that stretch when your team needed you.
Yeah, just credit to the coaches for putting me in a position and the players for finding me, to be honest.
Was it a mismatch thing, or was it just you kind of taking the coaching and doing what you needed to do?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I had the advantage tonight with my size, but for sure, all the credit to the coaches for putting me in position.
And then obviously at this kind of important time, you got playoffs looming, ASUN tournament looming. Just how much confidence can you gain from a game like this, even if the win doesn't come?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at our games, we're always in the game. It's not like we're getting beat by 20, 30 points. So we're going to stay together. We're going to get back to the drawing boards and come back out with our best punch next game.
Jordan, can you talk a little bit about the difference that the presence of, I mean, it's not like Stephon's a big-time scorer, but just about it, being a rim protector, just what does it do for your team to have him on the floor, let's say, for 30 minutes a game?
I mean, he means the world to us. When you think about a game like Bellarmine, he has 20 and 10. And so when you talk about being able to, majority of our games that we lost, especially at North Allen, Florida Gulf Coast, it was about rebounding. And he's one of our better rebounders, along with Kendall. And so when you talk about not having those two guys, and now, we have full confidence in Donovan Rivers, but Stell's been the guy majority of the year getting those minutes. And so when you count on a guy, he goes down randomly, and he was trying to fight through it. He wanted to play North Al, but we shut him down, just getting ready for the tournament. And so we understand we're gonna take some losses, and we're gonna be without him. But at the same time, his career and making sure he's ready to go for the ASUN tournament is way more important.
So he missed those 2 games you were referring to, right?
Yeah, he did. He missed both of them.
Okay, so how much significantly, where does he provide the greatest impact? Is it?
Well, he
makes it harder. He makes it tougher for opponents to get inside and have success. Or?
Yeah, he does an unbelievable job ball screen defense, which tonight it struggled.
An unbelievable job of what?
On ball screen defense.
Okay.
He's really good with his ball screen defense. He's a rim protector, and at the same time, majority of the time, he's an offensive rebounder. You saw tonight we had 14 offensive rebounds, but we only had 6 second chance points. A lot of times he's getting those offensive rebounds and he's finishing. And so just being able to have him out there, he's a calming influence to the rest of our guys, and he's a great teammate.
Last thing for me, just for either one of you, when you have a game that's that close at the end and that tight at the end, and then to have the emotional crash of it, just how do you kind of flip the page?
Well, for us, it was funny. I'm walking in here and one of their fans goes 2-6, like 2-6, right? And emotionally, you want to react like, oh man, 2-6, whatever. They feel like UNF is on us. And then I say to myself, okay, we're 10-6 in the league. We're one of the better teams. Do I really care about we lose to UNF? I don't give a damn. All I care about is what we do in the conference tournament and how well we play. If we go to the NCAA tournament, who's going to talk about UNF in Jacksonville? It really doesn't matter. I talk to my friend Todd Golden about this all the time. At San Francisco, if people ever do their homework, where did he finish when he was in that league? He had a really good team, and they got hot at the right time. So everybody can talk about our rivalry and being 2-6. Bro, it's a game of flows. I don't care if Matt Driscoll's done an unbelievable job in here 19 years. I'm in year 4. We're building a program. We're doing what we need to do. We got high character guys. And at the end of the day, we're one of the best programs in the league. Our record shows that. So all the knocks, all the naysayers, you can have this win today. But at the end of the day, we know what we're building across the street. We understand who we are. We got men of character. And we're going to continue to get wins. And we ain't going to make no excuses. I promise you that.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.